Hey everyone, welcome to the forecast reading. If you don't know what this is about, you can go ahead and check the earlier 2018 readings that will get to explain to you what this is all about, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to proceed to the forecast reading. Hi folks, how are you guys doing? Welcome to June's forecast reading. Well, first of all, thank you very much for your encouraging messages and for your validations. Definitely this month of May has been really intense. I have felt it in myself, lots of changes happening, and I've been working with plenty of you who are going through similar changes. It is amazing the shift we are all going through. And, I want to take a moment to share with you all that if you ever find me on Fiverr and I am on vacation mode and you are able to send me a message, go ahead and do so. Because I might be able to help you out, okay? If you can't send me a message, it means I am gone. But I just wanted to let you know that. Because as we all are being challenged, as it came up in our last forecast, we have to make and take action. And that's one of the results in my end. As you guys can see, we are all, after all, affected by this global consciousness. So here I am going to start to shuffle and see where it comes from. For some reason it feels to me, and the human part of me hopes not, to be honest, but it feels to me that still there is more work to be done, and the universe will have some powerful messages to share, okay? So let's see here. The first one, what comes up? So, well, the first one is the Princess of Clubs. As you guys can see right here. And with the Princess of Clubs, the first thing that we are told is to hang in there. That's the very first sentence that comes out from this forecast. Hang in there. Why? Because as difficult as it may sound to you, as it may feel to you, whether it's physical health, whether it's a rebound of something negative, whether it's a new problem, whether it's a new challenge, it doesn't matter, hang in there, because if it has arrived to you, if you received this challenge, it means that you can overcome it, okay? And that Princess of Clubs precisely is a good validation to share even more that right now, for as bad as it looks, at least in some degrees. I know for every person it's different, but I feel that we all pretty much are being very challenged now, okay? We can handle it, okay? We have the strength, and we have to remind ourselves of having that strength, of having the ability to overcome. One piece of advice that I am sensing, maybe not so much from this Princess of Clubs, but from the spirit guides, but from the global energy, in a way for me to share that make sure you look back into the last few months and how things have gone for you, okay? The challenges that you have overcome, the difficulties that you have beaten, the growth that you have experienced, because something is for sure. For those of you who have been in sync and have been going through this difficult month of May, you guys are going to be able to have that strength and that ability to look back and say, yes, I have made these changes for my best. Because something important is to realize that sometimes our best is not what we think. That's a message that once again goes back to the Princess of Clubs, and we are questioned to use it in this month, okay, of June, to really question what is our highest good. Because maybe you are thinking, taking that promotion and getting a better paycheck is for my highest good. Well, maybe you're not realizing that means no more weekends with your children, maybe less date outs with your partner, and even a disconnection from your family. Are you sure you want that for an exchange of a bunch more of hundreds of thousands, or even tens? It's not worth it, So sometimes you have to self-analyze in the very blessings you have, and this is something from last month, to analyze your blessings and your positive things and make sure that they are serving your highest good, because maybe something else is serving your highest good, and making a shift that will require a bit of a sacrifice will help you to achieve that, okay? And that's something that the Princess of Clubs validates, that energetically, if you are in sync with the universe, if you find yourself identified with this, with the prayer forecasts, then this Princess of Clubs is very much present in your life, and you can handle it. So, like Spirit says, hang in there, okay? So let's see what's coming up here. Well, the next one is a nice one, okay? It's the Two of Cups, and that at some degree is nice and relieving. This one is one we have seen in prayer forecasts, okay? And the Two of Cups, it's reminding us that as difficult as things may seem, or as tough that something may appear to us, the purpose of that is for you to fall in love with your very own life, with your very own self as per se, to love everything that you do, to love your work, to love your family, to love your purpose, to love your spirituality, to love your health, for you to be able to have full self-acceptance. That will get you to enjoy further your life, okay? That will get to enjoy further your life, and it's significant that you really are aware of this, because you are going to notice blessings that do serve your highest purpose out of making these changes. This is something that some of you might have already experienced in this month of May, okay? I feel identified with it, but tomorrow starts June, and, the energies keep moving, and this is where we are shifting into, okay? Which still is a little bit more of the same, okay? But at least it feels to me that things have more light, things are brighter, things are more significant now. So if you have been hanging in there, you're going to start to be able to harvest once again. As you know, sometimes we are in harvest time, sometimes we are in struggle times, and it's a very good validation, about the very connection with the global energies, because they have a story to tell, and that's really nice, out of a bunch of cards that after all you shuffle them and it comes what Spirit decides to come, but it's a shuffle in the end, But definitely, the energy is right in there, and once again, I appreciate your validations here. So it's significant to, like the princess said, to really question your blessings, but then when you truly understand and realize that they are a blessing indeed, to love it, and then to realize the new blessings you are receiving out of the sacrifices you are making, because that will bring further realization of your blessings, further progress in your life, further development, and you will be more connected with your life and the world that surrounds you, which is great, okay? And as per our last card, we have here the Eight of Clubs, which is also an interesting card that has shown prayerly. And definitely, this one is great, but in the way we are going, it is great, but beware, okay? Because the process, the requirement of making these changes, it's accelerating, okay? It's something that the universe is truly saying, come on guys, come on, time to move, So at some degree, we are falling behind, okay? As a whole civilization, planet Earth needs to vibrate higher, needs to have a greater consciousness, and she's ready. The problem is that us, human beings, are not, and this is why all of this changes. Well, the universe says here that it is accelerating, okay? It is accelerating, and you truly have to, I hope you took advantage of the month of May, I just hope so, and I hope you take advantage of the month of June to be able to address these issues, because more towards the end of June, you're going to see that what you haven't done, what you haven't addressed, it's gonna come harder at you, okay? And you're going to deal with it with more power. You're going to be able to overcome it. Hang in there, like the princess says, but better have things done, because if not, things will accelerate, and then you will have to do things in a more forceful way, and that's something you want to avoid, okay? And I feel that's the message, very straightforward, very direct, and very clear. So I hope it brings you some wisdom, it helps you guys out. Once again, thank you for all, and see you in July.
you.